Hello, everyone. I hope everyone can listen to us clearly. I hope everyone is safe and sound, and I would like to thank each and all of you for participating to this webinar. Um, we'll be very brief in the introduction as we are running a little bit behind schedule. We have His Excellency, the Ambassador of Spain in Kuwait, Mr. Miguel. We have the Councillor of Tourism of Spain based in Abu Dhabi, Mr. Daniel, the Head of Tourism of the Chamber of Commerce of Madrid, Mr. Miguel, and the Corporate Sales Manager of Qatar Airways based in Madrid, Mr. Pablo. As you all know, we're gonna briefly introduce you to this fascinating campaign about Madrid as a shopping destination. And I would like to extend the invitation and the time to talk to His Excellency, Mr. Miguel, who is gonna briefly introduce us to this campaign and Madrid as a destination. And later on, we'll proceed with the program which has been sent to you about the campaign. Thank you very much. Mr. Miguel?
Yes. Can you hear me properly? It's okay? Yeah. Okay. Good afternoon to you all. Thank you so much for having me. I've been requested by the Chamber of Commerce representatives in the area to make some introductory remarks about this campaign, this fabulous campaign that Madrid is promoting concerning the possibility of doing a great shopping in our city. I want therefore to convey my appreciation to the Chamber of Commerce and to Jacobo Mato and to all others who have been suggested me to take part in this, which is of course to me an honor. It is an honor, first of all, because I am a Madridian. I was raised and born in Madrid. This is my city. This is the city I love, and I'm sure, because I have experienced myself on so many occasions, that the campaign is very well targeted and very appropriate to try to promote one of the facets, one of the things that Spain can offer, Madrid can offer, which are not so well known, perhaps. I want as well to, as other people are going to talk mainly about Madrid itself and about the campaign, I would like just to say a couple of remarks about tourism in general in Spain. Tourism, of course, is one of the most important sectors of our economy, with more than 13% of our gross domestic product and our labor force. I think last year it was the second worldwide visited country in the world, with more than 83 million people. Slightly more than 10 million, I think, went to Madrid only. Therefore, it is very important to consider how this sector is suffering right now, of course, because of the situation of COVID, of the pandemic. But at the same time, I think Spain and Madrid in particular is making a big effort to offer high quality, of course, opportunity for everyone coming from the area, from the Gulf or from any other part of the world to approach Madrid as a shopping destination. I think Madrid is a fabulous city. Spain is definitely one of the countries which attract more tourists, as I said before, and for the Kuwaiti people in particular. So many of them, since I arrived a few months ago, I've seen that they even own properties in our country. There is a strong interest about some areas of Spain in particular, and I think Madrid should be one of those that Kuwaiti people have to put much in their focus from now on. I'm sure that once we are able to overcome these difficulties, that Madrid has shown an admirable resilience and resistance, like in so many other occasions in its history, It is prevailing really in a very admirable way, and I hope that Madrid will bounce back and will be soon the wonderful place that is welcoming all Kuwaitis. The sooner the better. I hope it's a question of months, inshallah. And I wish all the Kuwaiti people and all the listeners of this short presentation that they should focus definitely in Madrid. I wish you all the best, and hope that you will enjoy today and will find a lot of reasons why Madrid is such an appropriate place for you to choose. Thank you so much for having me, and I wish you a very good webinar today.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. Thank you very much for your participation and your support to this event. And also we hope the Kuwait people will return to Spain as soon as possible for tourism reasons. And now let me introduce you, Councillor of Tourism for Spain for the Middle East, Mr. Daniel Rosado.
Thank you very much, Miguel, and thank you very much, Ambassador, for being here and for joining us on this very interesting talk about Madrid as a 7-star destination. Well, I'm very happy to be here and be part of this webinar because we can share with all the travel trade in Kuwait all the Sorry. So in this occasion, we are going to focus more ourselves talking about Spain as a shopping destination and especially Madrid as a shopping destination. Therefore, let me talk to you first of all to start off. What is a shopping experience in Spain? Shopping in Spain is more enjoyable than ever, thanks to a wide variety of offer. We have leading Spanish and international brands and designers, alternative fashion large shopping centers with international brands and designers, alternative fashion large shopping centers, leisure space for all the family, outlets, new markets, little shops that sell traditional crafts, etc. So if we add this offer to the long opening hours, this is a perfect formula, and a good shopping experience is guaranteed. We have to take into account that the times of opening of the shops in Madrid is very, it's all days of the week and until 10 at night. So there's a wide offer and also a very good timetable to go to all these shops. So in Spain, we have two main shopping destinations, which are Madrid and Barcelona, and also we have many other cities and spots where you can go and enjoy shopping. There are some special seasons that are more recommended for shopping in Spain. One of it is Christmas time, when towns hold Christmas markets with stalls selling gifts and festive decorations. We also have another times of the year, like in winter, January, February, when we have special sales, as well as in summer, in July, August. And now it's also picking up as a very interesting date for sales, the Black Friday. Let's say that another thing about shopping in Spain and shopping in Madrid is the good offer of prices it has. And this is mainly because of the tax-free formula it has. As non-European residents, that people from Kuwait are, they can request a refund of the VAT paid on the purchases. And it's a very simple formula that has to be filled out. It is handed in the shops, and it has no minimum spend. That is, from the first euro, you don't have to pay taxes on VAT if you are living abroad in the European Union. There is also a special system that has been put in place recently, and it's a very digital and technological display that makes it even easier to get the taxes refunded, and there's an option even that you can get the taxes you can give half that amount of taxes even before you leave the country, so that you can spend them in Spain. But let's have a hint of Madrid has to offer. Miguel will then explain more in more detail. But Madrid offers its visitors all throughout the year a perfect combination of good weather, splendid gastronomy, and multiple touristic products that make it very easy to come to Spain and enjoy the shopping. Madrid as a shopping destination. Shopping is very important for Middle East tourists, and they sometimes go to places and have vacation and enjoy shopping, and some other times they go only for shopping, and at the same time they experience other things that are good in the destination. In this case, Madrid has a big offer in culture, in nightlife, not only in shopping, but in all those sectors. Madrid, as the ambassador said, received more than 10 million tourists last year, which is quite a big amount of people. And we have to say that people from Kuwait, there are 23,000 people that have come from Kuwait last year, and the big majority, the first destination was Catalonia, but the second destination very near was Madrid, and the third one is Andalusia. So we can see from what the Kuwaiti want is that they really like all those three places, and Madrid is picking up as a leading destination. And also, just to finish, let me give you some figures about the shopping tourism in Spain. If we see the data that we have from some companies, we can get that data that is straightforward to the point to see how many sales have been done, how many shopping has been done in Spain. So we can use the tax-free refund report, which states that 4% of all the operations made in Spain has been made by people from the GCC. That leaves us in the ranking. The GCC is in the ranking of the Spanish sales in the 5th position, which is a quite high position given the numbers of tourists. So we know that people, when they come to Spain, they spend quite a lot in Spain because they love all the shopping facilities they have, and we can see that they really enjoy shopping. So the expenditure is high and is getting higher year by year. So we can see that it's a very popular destination for that. Also, there has been an increase in all the expenditure made in Spain, and Kuwaitis. If we go to see the data from the credit and debit cards, we can see that Kuwait is our #1 country in Spain that they spend with credit card, and their daily spend with credit card and debit card is above 2,300 euros. So it's quite a big expenditure on Spain. Also, the average operation with the card, it's nearly 200 euros. So we can see that Kuwaitis are very active when they go to Spain and when they go shopping. And also we know that they shop quite a bit in Madrid. So, and therefore, the conclusion of all this data is that Spain is a big shopping destination. It is picking up, and perhaps many people don't see it as a prime shopping destination in Europe, but it is actually, and it is getting more and more as a leading destination. What we pretend today is to bring to your attention that not only Barcelona and Catalonia is the main shopping place in Spain, but that Madrid it's also a main focus for shopping, and we want you to share with your clients, with the tourists that will come to Spain whenever it's possible, that Madrid is a fantastic place, not only for business or not only for nightlife, culture, arts, etc., but also as a shopping destination with a high variety, a high offer, and a very good quality and price. So I will leave you with Miguel from the Chamber of Commerce of Madrid that can tell you more about the offer that Madrid has for Kuwait.
Thank you very much, Councillor. And yes, thank you very much for all those figures that are, well, positioning Madrid as one of a key tourism destination. And now I'm going to start my presentation. I'm going to turn off my camera and so you can see the slide better. Thank you very much. Well, Madrid is historically business and financial core of Spain, home to more than 500,000 companies. It is the first option in Spain for foreign companies that want to settle in our country. Madrid, always related with foreign investment in Spain, captures 62% of the national total, reaching 40 billion euros in 2019. 2 out of 3 euros remains in our region. Madrid grew in 2019 above the Spanish average for the 6th consecutive year, with 3% in 2019, which means it's the 6th consecutive year. And all it has its reflection in the labor market that yield a growth of 4.6%. This doubled the average of all Spain. Madrid is called to be the digital capital of Southern Europe. It acts as the gateway to traffic flows from West Africa and Latin America to Europe. It's today the largest communication market in Southern Europe. In addition, we rank 24th among the global smart cities according to the ES Cities in Motion 2019 index, developed by the Globalization Strategy Center of the ES and advancing 4 places over the previous year. Madrid is one of the main business tourism destinations in the world. It was chosen this year and 3 weeks ago for the 3rd consecutive year as the best European MICE destination at the World Travel Awards. It also ranks 3rd in the international ranking of international conference according to the prestigious index ICCA. You can see in the picture, in the slide, a picture of IFEMA, which is the main exhibition center in Madrid, which holds FITUR, the International Tourism Fair in Madrid. Also, IFEMA in 2019 held more than 1,000 events and 4.3 million visitors. The region of Madrid enjoys invaluable transportation infrastructure, making it the main link between Europe, North Africa, and Latin American countries. Madrid is considered the 9th best connected city in the world. Its geographical situation in the center of the peninsula of the Iberian Peninsula, together with the radial nature of road transportation and the extensive high-speed rail network called AVE, considered the 2nd largest network in the world, with 3,200 kilometers of tracks and the 1st in the world by number of inhabitants, just after China, ensures that any peninsular destination is reachable in less than 1 hour by plane or less than 3 hours by train. Madrid also enjoys, here you can see in this map, the different connections by high-speed train with the main cities of Spain. The largest one, for example, is Barcelona, is just less than 3 hours from the city center to Madrid to the city center of Barcelona. Madrid also enjoys the Adolfo Suárez Madrid-Barajas Airport, the 5th largest airport in Europe, considered after the extension in 2006 of the Terminal T4, where Qatar Airways has their hub, a wall icon of the city, as well as one of the 15 best airports in the world. Another of the infrastructure that define the city and that is the pride of the people of Madrid is its impressive subway system. It's the 8th largest in the world and 2nd in Europe just after London. Precisely, 2019 marks the centenary of the Metro de Madrid, which currently has more than 300 stations in operation and more than 300 kilometers of network. Our region, Madrid, is the leader in hotel availability in Spain, both in terms of number of spots and their quality. It possesses more than 1,000 hotel establishments that add up to more than 45,000 rooms, representing an offer of more than 154,000 spots. According to the last national survey, 2019. Most of them, as you can see in the slide, 66%, are included in the luxury category. In addition, Madrid is a very attractive destination for some of the main national and international chains. I must highlight the opening of Four Seasons Madrid 3 weeks, 1 month ago, just. Also in this environment complicated by the COVID-19, and the first Four Seasons hotel in Spain. If Madrid is known for something, it is for its permanent cultural offer, capable of satisfying the expectations of the most demanding tourists and of adapting to the needs of those who enter to the world of culture for the first time. We have more than 100 museums, almost 200 theaters, and countless galleries and showrooms. In Madrid, you will find an important cultural heritage. The Royal Palace, the Almudena Cathedral, as you can see in the pictures, the Templo de Devot, Plaza Mayor, Puerta de Alcalá. Madrid has more than 600 buildings declared artistic heritage and more than 2,000 monuments. The Art Walk is Paseo del Arte in Spanish, is one of the places in the world with the greatest concentration of beauty. In little more than a kilometer, we can find the highest concentration of works of art in the world. The Prada Museum, the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum, and Reina Sofia Museum form the so-called Art Walk. Together with this, the National Archaeological Museum, National Library, or CaixaForum are other remarkable museums in Madrid, with millions of visitors each year. The Prada Museum collection turns 200 years in 2019, is mainly based on paintings from the 16th to 19th century. Among its paintings, we find masterpieces by painters such as Velázquez, El Greco, Rubens, or Goya. Reina Sofia Museum offers the visitor extensive collections of modern art, highlighting those of important Spanish painters, such as Pablo Picasso, Dalí, and Joan Miró. The best-known painting in the museum is the Guernica by Picasso. Also, the Thyssen-Bornemisza Museum collection is made up of nearly 1,000 works, covering from the 16th to 20th century. Spain is the third country in the world with the most UNESCO World Heritage Sites. 9 of these cities are less than 2 hours distance from Madrid. Aranjuez, where the Royal Palace stands out, with its famous gardens, in addition to its fabulous historic center, declared a historic artistic complex. Alcalá de Henares, birthplace of Miguel de Cervantes, international famous writer, the university city and witness of our golden age, and the monastery and the royal site of San Lorenzo del Escorial, built but demanded of Felipe II. These cities, along with Toledo, Cuenca, Segovia, Ávila, Salamanca, and Córdoba, form a cultural legacy of enormous value that increased the already important cultural offer of Madrid. In Spain, and the same in Kuwait, soccer is the sporting event that attracts more followers. So no one should miss the visit to the museum of the most national and internationally successful clubs in Madrid. On the one hand, and as you know, the Real Madrid Museum, Tour of Bernabeu at the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium, currently undergoing major refurbishing, and it's going to be finished at the finish, one of the most avant-garde stadiums in the world. And on the other hand, Atlético de Madrid Museum, in its new Wanda Metropolitano Stadium, which hosted the Champions League final in 2019. Apart from soccer, football, we have tennis and golf. In tennis, every May, Madrid hosts the Mutua Madrid Open Tournament, which is part of the ATP World Tour Masters 1000. The best rackets of the male and female circuit meet there on their way to Roland Garros. Related to golf, our region has more than 25 fields, and also the environments and locations in which the fields are found make them very pleasant to visit. Madrid has public and private courses. In addition, is the headquarters to the National Golf Center of the Royal Spanish Golf Federation. Well, Madrid, some people say that it's the city that never sleeps, so it will not be difficult to find places until the morning. Areas such as Argüelles, Huertas, Castellana, Malasaña, or Salamanca, among others, have a great variety of different musical styles and environment, which grant its cosmopolitan air to the city, ideal for all audiences. Large disco, incredible patios, and or small bars and main terrace. More than 500,000 people enjoy Madrid nightlife every weekend. Well, as you can see in this slide, more than 25,000 Kuwaitis tourism visited Spain in 2019. It's an increase of 31% compared to the previous year. Spain is in the 9th world position destination for halal tourists, and they have, as the Councillor said, an important expense. Well, gastronomy is another attraction of Madrid. We are included in the top 20 in the world. Also, we have 24 Michelin star restaurants, which a wide and varied gastronomic offer. Fashion and avant-garde cuisine is mixed with the traditional Spanish cuisine. For example, Casa Botín, considered as the oldest restaurant in the world according to the Guinness Book of Records. Apart from it, we have the new experience in the markets, tourist-friendly, lively, and above all, presenting a varied culinary offer. Such are the markets that Madrid has been recovering and transforming to turn the classic stalls of daily shopping into places where one can observe, acquire, and taste gourmet and delicatessen products and our famous tapas. The first one, San Miguel Market, with 100 years behind it, and a building that is one of the best examples of iron architecture. This market has become an authentic gourmet temple after a complete restoration. San Anton Market. This tavern wine bar and show cooking takeaway in which it's possible to taste and take home from different specialties around the world, and one of the most cosmopolitan neighborhoods, Las Chuecas. Platea Madrid is a revolutionary gourmet space of almost 6,000 square meters. Offers numerous leisure proposals that can be enjoyable while eating or having tapas. It's an old cinema and it's really amazing. And the last one, San Ildefonso Market, inspired by the London and New York market, but with this sense of the traditional market that exists in the 19th century with the same name. In it, you can enjoy 20 gastronomy stalls of the highest quality. And now we start talking about shopping in Madrid. Well, when you came to Madrid, you and your customers came to Madrid, they should make room in their agenda for shopping. The region of Madrid is a reference point in terms of fashion and design. You can find stores that fit every taste and budget. Not surprisingly, Madrid, due to its varied shopping experience, ranks as the second best European shopping destination, according to the prestigious report, The Economist. Madrid hosts boutiques of large international firms, national designers of the latest trends, well-known clothing chains, large shopping centers, and outlets, of course, such as La Rozas Village and the Style outlets. You can find in this slide a map with the main shopping areas. Madrid has many different shopping areas, so it's always possible to find what one is looking for. For example, Serrano Street, located in the stately Barrio de Salamanca, flanked by splendid buildings and classical architecture. Serrano Street is a distinguished shopping center. We call like the well-known Golden Mile. Gran Vía, Fuencarral, Preciados, Carmen, Arenal. In addition, they are main arteries of the city, full of popular fashion stores, surrounded by the beautiful historic buildings in the area. Well, most of them are pedestrian areas, so it's very comfortable to do your shopping activities in them. El Rastro, with more than 400 years of history. Rastro of Madrid is much more than a street market, where every Sunday all items and curious objects are sold. Since over the years, it has become an excellent tourist attraction. Due to the wide commercial and shopping offer, including both national and international brands that are concentrated in Madrid, with the aim of achieving an overview of what is offered, we create 7 different shopping itineraries that accommodating the different needs were designed. You can see in this slide, and where they are included in our website and in our app. This presentation, also with the next video, we are going to send you in just after the event. Well, thanks to the law of the dynamization of the trading activity approved some few years ago, Madrid has turned into the territory with the most flexible opening hours, erasing all kinds of restrictions for trade. We are opening, as the councillor said before, 7 days per week and all the holidays, from 10 in the morning till 10 in the night. From 2018, Madrid has a competitive and fast tax-free return system that represents an average discount for tourists of 16%. Also, since the same year, Spain, and related with the minimum purchase amount necessary for tourists from outside the European Union, as the Kuwait ones, it has been eliminated the minimum tax-free refund amount that it was in 90 euros. Also, from last year, the Spanish government get into the digital tax-free. It has been launching with very successful, and it's unique in Europe. It's digital, fast, and rapid system. Also, this campaign is very important. We have launched 6 years ago, and we work a lot in these companies in a lot of key markets. This year is the first one that we are going to get into the Middle East market. That's the reason that we consider Kuwait one key market in the area. And we would like to all the Kuwait tourists return to Spain as soon as possible and when the situation will be clear. For this campaign, we have a website, madridshops.com, with an elaborated look and feel and available in 4 languages, Spanish, English, Chinese, and Japanese. Contains an extensive tourist and commercial information of Madrid, with more than 300 premium shops profiles. The new Madrid shopping experience and tax-free application, available in 4 languages also, with each one can not only organize a tourism and shopping day in Madrid, but manage the tax-free return in a few simple steps. With this unique application, without queues or heavy records or procedures in shops, tourists can easily manage and recover taxes. Also, we have a shopping guide, commercial map, and 7 stars destination premium itineraries to share with detailed information about all the shops in Madrid. 25 million visits to the website, 164,000 Madrid shopping experience app downloads, and more than 400,000 followers in social media or 27 million advertising impacts are just some of the data that guarantees the success of this campaign. Thank you very much for attending this presentation. And now let me show you a video about the campaign. Thank you.
Bienvenidos. Espero que os sintáis como en casa. Es mi mayor deseo. En mis calles encontrarás las más prestigiosas firmas reunidas para ti. Sé que alguien especial merece un trato único. Un paseo por mis calles pondrá a tu alcance un desfile por las marcas más exclusivas. Vive mis espacios donde disfrutar. Sumérgete en el universo del diseño y la moda más vanguardista. Siente mis lugares contemporáneos y los de más de 2000 años. Soy una ciudad abierta, segura y llena de vida. Albergo lugares mágicos, pensados para ti. Soy Madrid, el lugar donde se cumplen los sueños. Madrid, la mejor tienda del mundo.
Thank you very much. And now let me introduce you Mr. Pablo Lamas, Corporate Sales Manager of Qatar Airways Spain. Go ahead, Pablo. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel. Thank you, Ambassador, for your time, and congratulations for the presentation and the video. Thank you to Madrid Chamber of Commerce for this opportunity. For us, it's a real pleasure to share this slot with all of you due to the importance of Madrid for Qatar Airways. Please, next slide. Thank you. First of all, I would like to highlight the growing presence of Qatar Airways at worldwide level. We are the only airline that has not stopped flying during the pandemic. And currently, we are flying to over 100 destinations and with more than 700 frequencies per week. And this makes us the most connected airline in the world. Next slide. About our presence in Spain. Spain is a total priority destination for Qatar Airways. We connect Kuwait with Madrid with 7 flights per week. And now we are very proud to announce our 15th anniversary, flying from Spain since 2nd December 2005. Slide. About safety. Safety is one of our top priorities in this moment. Before sharing a clear video on this point, I would like to share with you this little summary of the measures that the customers will find when entering in our aircraft. For the crew, we have protective suits, and for the customers, face shields, masks, gloves, and gel. Please, Miguel, if we could share the video with all attendants.
When you are ready to fly, we are here, continuing our commitment to your safety throughout every step of your journey. Utilizing advanced technology and the latest security measures. Within our state-of-the-art airport, and on board our aircraft, expect the highest levels of hygiene as we continuously enhance our renowned service, prioritizing your well-being and comfort. Experience the new standard of safety, one where every step of your journey is considered. Through our experience from flying consistently, travel safely with the airline you can rely on.
Thank you, Miguel. And to finally, I would like to talk about our commitment with the current situation. We have extended our flexibility, and your customers can book with us with complete security. In this case, they could hold their tickets for 2 years, unlimited date changes, or exchange for future travel voucher with 10% extra value. And obviously, if the flight is cancelled or due to the entry or exit restrictions, it's not possible to fly, we will refund the ticket without any problem. Thank you from my side, and just invite you to discover how wonderful Madrid is. Thank you so much, and take care.
Thank you, Pablo. So now we are available if someone has to ask